Hello YouTube, welcome in and welcome back to another video. I'm Lobo and we're hopping back into Civilization 7. Last time we did a lot of things. Last time we finally started getting our culture back up a bit. We have a lot more work to do there, but we started getting it back up. We got this new commander. We're trying to build up our fleet again here. As you can see, we have another ship going there. And we got this new town over here, and we got this one upgraded to a city. We also have explored all the way around this continent. We can finally see well, just about all the way through, except for this little bit, but we can almost see all the way through the map, and we've started exploring this continent as well. We have our little scout here, and we're trying to get another one across the ocean as well, wherever he is right now. Right here. There's another one up here. This time, though, we need to continue getting our culture up. It fluctuates a little bit right now, so I'm not really happy with where it's at. Maybe working on getting influence and happiness back up a bit. You can see our happiness is a little low, especially because we are over our settlement limit right now. We have -5 happiness in all settlements per settlement over the limit. And I'd like to settle another town either here, maybe even somewhere down here would be good, or right up here along the coast. And then our only big other goal right now is missionaries. We want to send a missionary over here, because I believe this is Napoleon's holy city. We want to see what converting that does, and we just got to convert a bunch of these other cities as well, especially because Napoleon, his religion is our biggest competitor to the best religion, and yes, it is literally called the best religion. Our religion is the best religion. This is his religion. He has the same following as we do, so we're going to try to combat that today. But yeah, so let's hop right into it. That game looks so cool. It's so pretty. That's one thing I would give. Like, I think, because this is the newest game, ban it in-game action, be nice neighbors. Alright, we cannot be nice for 5 minutes. That's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I know, like, this is the newest game in the franchise, and I know some people are a little iffy with some of the gameplay, and I get that. But in terms of look, this is a beautiful game. It is so pretty. And I don't even have it on that high of quality settings. My quality settings are medium, if not just below medium. Alright, so Lafayette sparked a diplomatic incident. Oh yes, this is another thing, is we did detect an espionage act. So Lafayette, I believe, has been spying against us, which I think we should spy against him next. Not spy, but counter-spy. Because he has, I think we've caught him twice now spying against us or something. We did gain 60 influence as a result of that. That river flooded. That literally has nothing to do with us. And, this guy established a new trade route with us. Let's go. Alright, so if we looked at this, Lafayette, stole our authority civic from us, but they now suffer a -8 influence penalty for 10 turns because they were revealed in their, espionage act. We can produce something else new over here. We need a bunch of, we do need medieval walls, but we need a bunch of, missionaries, so we can get them out in 5 turns. How much would a missionary cost? It's not going to tell me. I really wish I could still look at their cost, even if I don't have enough gold to buy them, because I'm curious about how much they cost. Maybe we just queue up quite a few right now and focus on that for a bit, and then we get going with buildings again, because we really got to get medieval walls. The dungeon would be beautiful, because that's science and influence. Can we get anything culture here besides Stonehead? Where can we get the Stonehead? Only here. That sucks. We need to get it in a city where we can get multiple next to each other. At least, like, 2 next to each other, if not 3 would be ideal. But let's get a missionary here. I'm going to queue up. I might even queue up 2 more, honestly. We are over settlement cap. I know. You told me last time. Let's see. This is our missionary. I think I'm going to convert my own place here, especially because that gets majority here. Because if you don't know how this works, essentially missionaries, they have 3 charges, 4 if you upgrade them. But they have 3 charges, and if they go to somewhere that does not have a religion established yet, like our own little town here, if you perform their action, it will convert the entire settlement. But if you go to somewhere like this place where you can see there's two competing religions, then you have to do it in a rural tile to convert the rural tile, and you have to do it in an urban tile to convert the urban tile, and then you'll get majority over both of these. But yeah, so we do have our new ship commander here, so we're gonna get them out. Who is... Frederick's our biggest threat, Napoleon's less of a threat, so I think I'm gonna get this guy out over here. And then this new ship that's being made as well will also come over here, and we'll have this guy be the commander of this ship, the new ship, and obviously himself. So you are kind of just waiting for our new treasure fleet up here that's coming down. Look at that beautiful ship. Look at all that treasure we have on there. That's beautiful. So this guy is taking 9 turns to get down here, but we'll get huge gains when he does get down here. I'm just going to have you sit up there. I'm not really worried about our treasure fleet being attacked, but he'll be in the area just in case something happens. I'm in a box. I don't know where the guys that we were chasing down went, so I'm going to box these all back up into their commander, and we're going to go this way. Oh, look who it is. They ran away from us. You need to go this way. Alright, we do have 400 influence, so we were talking about doing a couple things. I think I really do want this place to become our suzerain, so I think I would like to benefit them. Now, the only thing I don't know is, does it count? They're not I guess Drifter said, be nice to neighbors, and they would be counted as a neighbor. I was like, do they count because they're not an actual civilization? But I guess they are technically neighbors. So we won't do that yet. If I wait 30 seconds, I could do it, but let me look at what other things we need to do. So a local festival with Frederick would be good, just to get our friendship up a bit. Not a huge deal, though. But yeah, you can see we're already running an instance of this single instance diplomatic action. So from what I understand, we can only run this once across all leaders. And we're currently already running it against him. Can I cancel it? No. Let's see. We don't need our friendship to be terribly high with him, because he's not super close to us, like, distance-wise. Napoleon, we want it to be higher, which is why we're doing both of these right now. We're doing this as well, which isn't great if we're trying to get an alliance with him, but we're trying to outweigh it by doing a bunch of things that will get our friendship up. Machiavelli... We have the worst relationship with him, and that's because we haven't done anything great to fix our relationship. The only thing we did is at one point, we did this. We did reconciliation to get our friendship up a little bit better. Maybe we do a... Already running the maximum number of instances of this project. Well, maybe we do a research collaboration or a local festival just to get our friendship up a bit again. Lafayette. We're already running these two to get our friendship up because we're neighbors with him. He's already not really happy with us because we're settling near his capital. So we're trying to get our friendship up a bit more. Yeah, you can see we have minus 40. That's minus 20 per settlement that we've settled. And if we get another one over here, that'll be another minus 20. So we're just trying to get our friendship to a decent point. And then this guy, what can we do? Local festival. Our relationship is actually pretty good, though. Alright, so our timer is up, so I'm gonna go befriend these guys. So it's gonna take 8 turns for them to convert to a city-state, and then another 7 turns for them to convert to, or for us to become the suzerain of their city-state. We still have 70 influence to spare, which isn't as much as I'd like, but it'll be alright. Let's go to the next turn. Our ship is on its way. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. So, our settlement, our capital, actually, has been fully converted by foreign missionaries and is now following the enemy religion. So we do have to fight that a bit. We still do have more following, but that's our holy city that they converted, so I really do want that back. So yeah, once we get those missionaries, I really do want to consider purchasing a missionary. I just do not know how much they cost, because the game doesn't tell me. If I knew how much they cost, if it was like 400, then I'd be like, bet, I'm gonna save up for it. But if it's like 1,000, then I'm not going to save up for that and I just spend my money, you know? That's why I want to be able to know. But anyways, we need to get production here, which I'd like to get a couple missionaries here as well. Happiness is a bit low here, so we really, really do need more happiness here. That has a relic slot, actually, if we build the temple. Yeah, and that allows the creation of missionaries. A merchant would be good as well. Yeah, maybe we do that, because that gets our happiness up a bit more. And it allows us to make missionaries here. Alright, we'll put that up there, because that's the only place we can put it. What about the stone thing? Can we put that here? Oh, no, it doesn't let me. That's unfortunate. I wanted to. Alright, we have our new ship here, which is gonna go... that one's going... The new one's going in one of these two. The treasure... Oh, the treasure fleet is coming here. Let's bring it out to... We'll bring it out to here. I just don't want it to be in the way of the other ships that are coming over here. You're gonna come up a bit more. You... Oh, they're actually standing next to us this time. Let's attack them. Oh, I'd have to... Here's the issue, is I have to, like, unbox everyone. And then I can attack. And I can't even do it this turn. Well, if they don't run away again, we'll attack them. Alright, you are going to try to come around and down this way. Hopefully that volcano doesn't kill us. 344 gold. Yeah, we'll save up our gold for a little bit longer. So let's go to the next turn. We are being attacked, but that's fine, because we can counterattack. Never mind, I'm pretty sure they killed themselves, question mark? Were they at low enough health that they... Oh, we should go to that. Or were they at low enough health that they just killed themselves when they tried attacking us? Because that'd be really funny. So I can do... order all naval units within command radius to fire upon a specified land target. The issue is I don't think these guys can reach. They'd have to go here. But now I can actually have both of these ships attack these guys. Or we could just go get that and ignore these guys completely. I don't think these guys are going to affect us anytime soon. They might hurt our scout, though, so maybe we will. Okay, so we killed them. This guy didn't do anything? That's unfortunate. Alright, well, you attack them. We need to upgrade these ships. Promotion available. Oh, shit, let's go. 1 point. So we can get... shelling, which is +3 combat radius, or combat strength, excuse me, for naval units within the command radius when attacking land units. This is +5 combat strength for naval units within the command radius when attacking fortified districts. Engagement is naval units within the command radius take half reciprocal damage when flanking. This is naval units within the command radius can move after unpacking. That's nice. Logistics is +1 gold for each unit packed in this commander, so we'd make some of our money back that we're using to maintain them. This is +15% production towards training naval units when stationed on a water district. That'd be good because we want to station it at our city here, and I want to try to get I do want to try to get more naval units out here, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. We don't need many naval units out here right now. I'm playing Plague Inc. Let's go. I like that game. That game's fun. +1 movement for this commander when packed, +1 sight range for this commander, or +5 yields in a settlement when stationed on a water district. We are going to be stationed on a water district, so we could get that. Or... half reciprocal damage is nice. Combat strength's also nice. What do these lead to? +1 ranged attack distance for naval units within the command radius. That'd be nice. So maybe we go with this. Naval units with the command radius deal reciprocal damage when defending against ranged attack. That's nice. +3 combat strength for naval units within the command radius when defending. +3 combat strength for naval units within the command radius when attacking. +2 unit slots and land units can pack into this commander. Oh! Land units can pack into this commander. That's nice. So I can put, like, a settler in this ship and get them across the sea. That's nice. Naval units within the command radius have a +3 flanking bonus when attacking. Opponents have -3 to flanking bonus when attacking naval units within the command radius. Naval units within the command radius can be upgraded as if in friendly territory and heal 10 HP when upgraded. That's nice. +3 combat strength for this commander when defending. I really do like this. So I'd probably get the gold back, or we do this first. Maybe we do this first. Alright. Is this game better than Split Fiction? I have seen almost nothing about Split Fiction yet, if I'm being honest. Split Fiction looks like a lot of fun, and honestly, I feel like they're completely different playstyles. So it's really up to you, and it's about what you're looking for, because Split Fiction is, from what I'm aware, like a split co-op game, and it's a very puzzly, like, work-together game, whereas this is it's a strategy game. It's a strategic game, and this is more like, I don't know, a board game, if you will. Alright, so we have to grow this city. I don't think I'm going to bother with specialists here. We do have to get those spices. We have to get that gypsum. Oh, I want to get this first, so let's put a farm here. So we can't get... Oh my god, I can't get that. Alright, well, I never tried it. That's valid. But yeah, I don't know much about Split Fiction yet, honestly. I would like to look into it more. I just haven't yet. Oh, you can attack again? Okay. You have a very kind voice. Thank you. Can I... You're in my way. I need this guy to move. Alright, just skip your turn for a minute. We'll increase sight range for +1 for 1 turn. Reveal all discoveries within twice this range. We're gonna do that real quick, just so I can see a little bit further. I don't use that feature enough. We do have almost 500 gold, so we should buy something soon. Okay, you're going to there, and you're going to there. That's actually perfect. You need to come down and around this way. And then we have 500 gold. What can I do with all this gold? Let's see. Purchase. Medieval walls for almost 500. Yeah, even with this much, we cannot buy a missionary. I'll wait a little bit to see. The supercell thunderstorm continued its movement, is now headed northeast. Oh, that is... Oh my god, that's insane. That is right over Napoleon's city. That's gotta suck for him. Look at everything that's damaged. It's heading northeast. It's not gonna affect us, so I'm not worried. That volcano's become active, which isn't really near us, so I'm not super worried. Oh, this is our new town. Well, we can get this here, which is +3 food, or +6 in distant cities. We can get this, which is creates treasure fleets when connected to a coastal settlement. Oh. Well, these are going to connect soon, so that would be good. That would be really good. I guess we don't need it yet, because... they're not connected yet, but we could get this cocoa right now. And then, I'm actually going to move this archer further up here to defend. And then we can choose a production in Roma. That dungeon would still be really good. The inn would be good. We should get a catapult, honestly. We don't have anything like a catapult. Or another merchant would be good. Do I have anything? Yeah, let's get... Dungeon would be good for the influence. Walls would be good, though, as well. Let's do a dungeon, and then maybe let's do walls after. 422... 5322, but that will build over the library. 7 here. The basilica's here, but the thing that can be built next to the basilica, we can't even build in this age. So, we could just put it here. I'm gonna put it... This is 422? Oh, that's 5, though. I guess I'll put it there. Alright, these guys are about to meet up. So this guy's just kind of gonna... They're gonna chill together. So you're gonna skip the rest of your turn. You are gonna come down here. We're gonna explore some of this area and see what's going on. The other guys ran away, so I'm gonna box up. Assemble everyone. There we go. And now I want to go to this. Famed musicians have begun lining up at a misanthropic's artisan's door. The musical instruments she shapes from driftwood are as much a work of art as the sounds they produce. So we could listen to the music for plus 300 happiness towards the next celebration, which would be beautiful. Or we could study under the master, which is more culture. We're struggling a bit more with culture. We also have some issues with happiness, though. We're not going to get another celebration as soon because we're struggling with happiness, so this might be good. But we were kind of behind on the civics tree, and we have a couple things we're really trying to get through. So maybe this is good. In theory, though, if we can get this, that means we get closer to getting our settlement limit up, which means that'll help get our happiness back up quicker. Whereas this is going to get us more happiness, but it's going to take longer for our happiness to get up. I guess I'll do this. So yeah, that gets that down to 1 turn instead of 2. Want to know something ironic? The phobia of long word is a long word. I have seen that. It's quite interesting. I need these guys to move, and they don't want to. Kind of sucks. I would move here, but I don't want that volcano to erupt and damage us. I guess we'll do it. Can I buy a missionary yet? Yeah, I don't know. Missionary for 600. I think 1 missionary being bought at 600 might be worth it. Just because I want to try to take control over our place again, and I want to go get a bit better of a foothold over here. How much are they at? 13% and 15%. Oh, they're catching up, though, at 9%. I don't know, we have a lot of competition, but it's not like we are the second newest religion, I think, and yet we're dominating right now. Like, I think we'll be okay if we, like, focus on it a little bit. And we don't have to, like, buy this right now and focus on it a ton, but then again, we don't need... I guess we could use our gold for something else. Yeah, I'll do it. Can't say what they have, yeah. Tis interesting. I don't know who decided that or why, but, you know, here we are, I guess. Alright, this scout. So this is the scout. So we have this scout, which I want to explore the southern half of the continent, and I think this one will explore the northern half. So let's go... Let's see how much of this we can look at first. And then let's go to the next turn. Ooh, this guy needs a bit of repairs, but that's alright. Alright, theology is finally unlocked. We actually completed a challenge for that. So we can now get the evangelism policy, which is +1 civilian movement and an extra charge for missionaries, which I really do think I want. We can get an extra belief now and an extra relic.
From the new land
oh,
of
hello.
Gold, a sun of gold, a whole fathom wide, and a moon of silver.
Alright, we can build an armory, or an armorer. We can now get a tier 2 exploration siege unit. Alright, so here, let's see, what do we have that's new? +1 happiness on each happiness adjacency, +1 culture on each culture adjacency. Those are both really nice. Well, what would I replace here? So +1 production, urban districts in your capital. That's nice. We're gonna use that. Stuffed shells. Oh, stuffed shells are so good. I had ravioli earlier, which was good. 10% food, gold, and culture in towns with a specialization. This is good. That's getting us extra culture. I think we should definitely keep that. +3 culture and gold for every city-state you're a suzerain of. So right now, this is only +3 culture and +3 gold, but soon it'll actually get up to +6. So this isn't bad either. +30% production towards naval units. I would like to continue to focus on naval units, but now that we have a couple extra, I'm a little more comfortable, so I would consider getting rid of this. And +1 gold and happiness for every imported resource. We import a lot. I'm not getting rid of that, especially because we do have a little bit of happiness. We'll have a little bit of happiness struggles, I think, if we get rid of this, so I'm keeping that. So I think if anything, I'd get rid of these two. Definitely... Well, how many districts are we gonna be producing? It's only +1 production. But that is still something. I guess the question is, are we going to be making more naval units or more districts in our capital? Probably more naval units, because naval units will be everywhere. Then again, we probably only need a few more, and then I won't care for a little bit. Whereas urban districts will continue doing for a bit. Yeah, maybe we get rid of this, and we replace it with this, because I want that extra charge for missionaries. At least for a little bit. Do we want the extra culture on each culture adjacency? Maybe the culture is better to have now. So we'll do this. We'll do that. That'll get us some extra culture. It doesn't mean we lose out on a production in the capital, but we can always just build a building that will get us more production. So that gets us up to 111 culture, which is only 4 more, but it'll still help. It'll still help. So we're now friendly with our neighbor here. Your agenda changed our relationship. +5. Is that worse or better than before? I don't know. Napoleon's agenda changed our relationship. Ooh, we went down, I think. Just like the one with the greatest number of naval units. Ugh. We have the greatest number with the one guy we want to have an alliance with. I really need that friendship to go up. We literally have -35 because we have the biggest naval fleet, which maybe that means we should hold off. If we have the biggest, then I don't think anyone's that terrible of a risk. So, it's just unfortunate. Now weaker, it's made its final move across the map. Okay, so the thunderstorm is gone. This river flooded. Nothing looks to be... Oh, no, this is destroyed. We have to... Oh, no, all 3 of these are damaged. We have to fix all of them. Oh, and we got a new great work. We need more great work slots so we can put these on display. Because that will also get us more, culture. Alright, we have a new narrative choice. A letter from heaven. Explorers find a letter on the dusty roadside. It reads, "This letter hath come direct from God. If it to be copied and passed along, fortune be thine. If not, curses upon thee." So we can pass it on and we can get +250 happiness towards the next celebration. Or we can incur the risk of a curse and gain science. I do like science. We're getting a lot of science right now, though. Maybe we get some happiness, because we didn't get happiness last time, so we'll get some extra happiness now. Let's get a new tech going. So this is extra food. This is extra production and extra gold. That would be good. We need that production. Combat strength and happiness. We were thinking about going for this, I believe. +2 production on military buildings. Combat strength for naval units is good. All embarked land units may enter deep ocean terrain will be nice. +1 science on science buildings. Actually, maybe we get that. And an extra relic. This gets us a building that provides happiness and a building that provides culture. +1 culture on culture buildings. This would be really good. And then this gets us, tier 3 units, which I think would be good, because I think our land units might be a little behind everyone else's, whereas our naval units are... We might have worse naval units, but we have more. So, I think this would be good, and then this. I think those are my top 3. Maybe we do one of these two first, because, like, yeah, extra science is good, but we really need the culture right now. And then the better military would be good as well. Maybe I do this and then this. Alright, so we can now choose another belief. Now, for our goal here, we have to adopt an enhancer belief. And let's double check these to make sure we're doing alright. That's the treasure fleet. This is settling in distant lands, and this is placing specialists. Okay, so yeah, we need to adopt enhancer belief. You can now choose an enhancer belief. Enhancer beliefs can make it easier to spread to your religion. Okay, so I can pick any enhancer belief. I thought that was the type of belief, like a specific belief. But no, we can choose our own. So, this belief type helps you spread your religion. You may have only one enhancer belief. So we can say that newly founded towns in distant lands start with this religion in place. That's insane. So any newly founded towns in distant lands, is it just ours? It doesn't say it's just ours. So I'd assume, like, if Napoleon settled in a distant land, that would automatically be our religion now. And we want to settle at least a couple towns out that way. So that means both of our new towns, at least both of ours, if not, like, 3 or 4 more, will start with our religion. This is +2 movement and missionaries. Oh no, we can't do this one. I assume someone already has it. We can't do this one. So conquered settlements are converted to your religion. This is very good if you're going for a militarism run or like a domination run. When a trade route is established to a settlement, it's converted to your religion. I established a lot of trade routes, and I'd like to establish a number more, so this is good as well. Missionaries receive an extra charge. So if we ever wanted to get rid of that policy and we have this instead, that would be nice. It would give us 5 charges now, but it means later if we got rid of that policy, we'd have 4. This is plus 10% production towards training missionaries for every relic. So right now, that'd be plus 20% production. And this is an extra relic slot in temples and cities. That would also be good. This doesn't actually feel like it helps spread my religion, though. It just helps from my religion. I think this is good in case we want to get rid of that policy, and it would help us spread it quicker. That means every missionary would have an extra charge. And right now, 2 extra charges, which I honestly might prefer that over this, because, yeah, this gets extra production, but if we ever want to get rid of that policy, that means we go down to 3 charges, which means we need to make more. And yeah, we can make more quicker, but having to make, like, if we want 6 charges, we have to make 2 missionaries for that, and we have to send them both to a distant land. Whereas, if we just have more charges, we only have to send 1 missionary to a distant land, and we can get almost the same amount of charges. I just feel like it'd be... I guess they both take time, their own amounts of time. I just feel like having to make more and then send each and every one to a distant land is more annoying than making them quicker, but sending more further is just sounds more annoying than making them slower, but only having to send 1 or 2 out to a distant land because they have more charges instead of like 4 or 5. I like this one though too, because this means we don't even have to go to distant lands as much, because any newly founded towns in distant lands would start with our religion. I feel like this will have more benefit for the long term though, so maybe I will do zeal. Alright, let's confirm that. Let's choose a new civic. Now, what we wanted to do... What does this get us? Rationalism policy, which gets us plus 15% gold in science in your own cities that are converted to your religion. And religious orders, which is plus 15... It's the same thing, but culture and happiness instead. And then convert population, which is convert the target settlement to your founded religion. That would be nice. I'm going to skip that right now, though, because we really did want to get that settlement limit up. Especially because I don't want to have 2 things over our settlement limit, but I'm more comfortable with having 1 over. So if we get our settlement limit up, and then we get a settlement, we get 1 town over the settlement cap again, I think I'm okay with that. And this also gets us another relic, and a building that can get us science. So let's do that. All right, we can choose a production way over here. I think the kiln would be really good because that's production and it's culture. Medieval walls would be really good. God damn, we make so much money here. We do need some more military units here. We only have 1 crossbowman here. So maybe we get a really quick knight or a man-at-arms. We'll end up getting both. Let's just get a man-at-arms for now. Maybe we'll get a merchant here soon as well. Foreign leader is returning treasure. Can I go steal it? Why is it telling me this? The first of Lafayette's treasure fleets has just reached their port safely. This is a step down the treasure fleet legacy paths for them. If we hope to succeed, we must establish our own distant land settlements. I'm literally have a treasure fleet going home right now. Chill. But that means I don't think we're far behind. I'm assuming that maybe that's the first treasure fleet in the game that's been returned home, which means we're not far off, because we're only a few turns off, 5 turns off from getting our first own home. 5 turns past the fastest player isn't terrible. Oh, that's a shipwreck. I didn't even realize. Go get that for me. A naval vessel has captured a band of deadly pirates. The courts are interrogating their story, but outsized tales of their exploits are already circulating in countryside taverns. So we can exaggerate the levels and get ourselves plus 200 happiness towards the next celebration and 100 culture. Or we can discourage the bad behavior and get plus 45 production to the capital. That would get through our missionaries a lot quicker. That'd probably finish this one right here, right now. And we could get through things quicker. But they're already going pretty quick. We already have a lot of production there. That culture and that happiness might do us better, especially this is going to take 9 turns. And this might get us to a celebration, or at least a lot closer to a celebration. God, that noise is so loud, and I don't know why. Yeah, look at that. The missionary's done, and the next one's only 1 turn more. They were supposed to be 2 turns each. Now they're 1. No, this is the missionary we bought. Never mind. I didn't even do the production one. My brain just assumed I did, because we went to this after. Look at that. We have 5 charges now. So now urban, best religion, or the urban area has been converted to the best religion. It's always confusing when it says best religion urban, because my brain goes, oh yeah, it's saying that like this was converted to a religion. No, the name of our religion is literally just best religion. That's just the name of our religion. Now this is a rural tile, so we'll go convert them next. Over here, this ship is going to wait for this ship to come back. Are there any more shipwrecks around? Oh, there's one right here. Well, let me get these 2 together first. So you're gonna skip your turn. You are gonna come back with this guy. Where's he going? He's going to here for his next turn. So you're gonna, yeah, come all the way out here. Ah, our merchants. Sweet. So we can establish a trade route here. Is this... to gain the 3 resources present in the settlement. Oh, we can actually see, like, their capital now fully because we walked through it. Wait, can I get out of this view for a second? Yeah, look at that. This is the first time we can see their capital. They have medieval walls around. Oh, no, those are ancient walls. They have ancient walls around. That is a beautiful city hall. That is beautiful. They have a lot of these hall things, which I assume is a local specialty district. Chat, welcome back from ads. Ooh, look at the bazaar. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. I feel like we saw this last time. I don't even know, man. Oh, they have a market here. Look at that. Okay, yeah, so... Hello? I'm trying to click you. Thank you. So 3 resources from here versus the capital also has 3 resources. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, this one is definitely owned by this one because they can't own this tile. So this is Marble Whales Jade, whereas this is Gypsum, which gets us... Where's the Gypsum? Oh, it might be right here. Let me just go to my own Gypsum to see. Gypsum gets you plus 3 production to homeland cities, plus 6 to distant land cities. So that'd be good for our distant land city. Horses would get us... Cavalry units gain plus 1 combat strength and an additional plus 1 against infantry and ranged units. That would be good. And then the Insum gets us production towards missionaries and temples. That would also be good. We can get some of that ourselves. And our production is already quick for missionaries. And even temples, I think, is pretty quick. Whereas this gets us extra gold, extra production in general. Like, if this is plus 5... versus Gypsum is plus 6 to distant land and plus 3 to inland. Not inland, but like homeland. So yeah, we will. We'll create the trade route to here. Alright, look at that. Oh, we're helpful with him. He is the first person, maybe even in this age, that we're helpful with. Oh, we're unfriendly with him. We have to fix that. Yeah, we could form an alliance with him. Well, how does he feel about everyone? He's helpful with us. He's neutral with Frederick and Machiavelli. He's hostile to Lafayette. So if him and Lafayette go to war again, which I think they already have, we would be dragged into the war with Lafayette, and we have multiple direct borders with Lafayette. So I don't think that would be fun. Especially because we're, like, okay with Lafayette. But that's good to know that we can form an alliance with them, because I think that could be good to do. So we can now sort our resource assignments. So this is just extra gold, so I can just go to whatever city has a slot available. And this is just extra production. Who needs the production most? 18, that's a town, though. Town. Okay, out of the cities, so we have 31, 27, 29, 25, and 27. So 25, they need it. They need the happiness very much so, though, as well. So I'm not going to give it to them. So then 27 would be next. The jade can only go to cities, though. So I can't get rid of that from here. And this can only go to cities, so I'd have to give this to a different city. They could bear without this. And maybe get that instead. We could do that. And we could give them some extra food, maybe? And we give the whales to them. No. Was that what we were trying to do? We're trying to give the whales... No, yeah. And then the +3 food, +3 production. Who needs the most food? You probably do. I don't know, it's hard. We really need more camels to make this easier, because I know where I want some of these things to go, but it causes a lot of reshuffling because we don't have enough slots everywhere. I will do that hydrate, though. Alright. You can continue southward. This is a lot of open, unclaimed land, man. You can continue northward. Camels, chat. We should settle up here. Our next settler, right up here. We go right here. We could get 2 camels. Right here gets us 2 camels. No, coastal city, though, but it's still a consideration. What is that? I don't even know. Ooh, we need to get to this. Alright, so you still cannot go southward. You can go here, though. Oh, no, that doesn't open up anything else. Well, I guess I can do this. There we go. That opens up quite a bit more. Alright, let's go to the next turn. We should really look around for shipwrecks more. I feel like I don't look for them enough. There's probably at least 1 or 2 around that we've missed. They're kind of hard to see. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So, get these guys down to here. Local festival action is completed. Oh, cool, another missionary. So we sent one... Wait. Where's our one that we sent here? Okay, that's this one. So then this is a different missionary. So the one that we sent here has 3 more charges, and they're gonna go up this way somewhere. So they can do 2 there and, like, 1 here in theory. So this one should go up this way as well. Maybe this is the one we're gonna send up here. 3 to go here. Well, if they have 5 charges, they can do 1 here, 2 here, 3, and 4. So yeah, go here first. Okay. And then... you go there. Assemble with that guy. And then you both are gonna come out here. Excuse me. Okay, now you are gonna fortify here. You're gonna be... Oh, yeah, you can be upgraded. Let's upgrade you. I forgot that we have so much that can be upgraded and we just keep forgetting. Let's go see over here what we can upgrade. You can be upgraded to crossbowman, which you're alone over here, so I'm gonna upgrade you first before anything else. And then you can come down here. Oh, look at that. We got another friendly settlement down here. Friendly, village. And then these guys... Oh, there's hostiles up here. Okay, let's go this way. You're gonna go there for me. Along a craggy shore, colonies of pelicans swarm one another in a pursuit of dinner. Fish here are so abundant that one can practically scoop them from the sea by hand. So we can protect the fish from the birds, which tile becomes a fishery source, which isn't going to help us at all because we don't live over here. Or we can reserve the coast for travelers, which gives us happiness. We're going to do that because that benefits us more. Okay, you can finally go down. So do that. No influence or gold that I want to spend, so let's go to the next turn. Ugh. Missionary that we have to fight against. They are running, bro. We might just have to keep someone here and keep fighting, though, because they keep coming here. We should really just have a missionary that's, like, always a missionary that's roaming our general, like, main area for whenever one of Napoleon's missionaries runs through here again. Alright, diplomatic action research collaboration has been completed, and another river flooded, but this one doesn't affect us, so... Now, this missionary is going to convert our rural. So, best religion is the majority here again, and we get some gold from that. This scout's going to come down and see what he can find down here. And then you two are going to continue on your way. You're almost there. Is there, like, what looks like a cliff face here, bro? I know it's because the tiles, like, go down, but it just looks interesting. Alright, and then you can continue this way. Beautiful mountains right here, bro. I'm gonna bring them over here. Yeah, there is a thing there. Maybe we fight them so they don't affect us. Oh, I could disperse them from here? Oh, look at that. They're dispersed. That independence gone now. We could have befriended them and had them become a city-state, but... But that's alright. You have another promotion, though, from that, so maybe I don't regret that. Now next we were talking about either getting the range attack distance for naval units up, or we were going to go for this, which means getting the gold boost. The independent power of mixed text has been dispersed, and we have received 200 science. Now, how much is 340 to do that? So we have to save up a bit more. Ah, hello. A patrolling navy ship has pulled a castaway. Ooh, look, challenge complete. Up from the brine. The sailor's multi-year hunt for a legendary sea monster ended in failure, but his outsized tales of daring may outlive him. We can listen to the tales to get 100 culture and 200 happiness towards the next celebration. We've been doing a lot of happiness and culture, so maybe we don't need that boost, but the culture still would help. And I mean, our happiness, look at our happiness. It's down from, like, before we got the settlement cap over, it was over 100. Then it was at 80. It's all the way down to 68. So that happiness could be good. Or we can get extra production to the capital. I'm going to do this at least one more time. So that boosts that a little bit. Oh, you're up here already? God damn. Can I see the name of this place real quick? There we go. Okay, so convert. Alright, best religion urban. Now we need to get it to a rural district, which will go here for that. Alright, how many turns for the next one? 4? Oof. Alright. Oh, this has been fully converted by missionaries. Well, I guess we know where this guy's going next. Yeah, that's literally... We just need one missionary that just runs around this area and fights against Napoleon's missionaries that come around. Alright, so that's done. Then you can go into urban to convert them. And we can grow our distant land settlement town. So we can get some more cocoa, more treasure fleets. And we can finally choose a celebration, chat. They've completed a milestone for non-supposite orbits. Our diplomatic action research collaboration has ended, and Mount Hood is no longer active, which is the one right above this town. Now, for our celebration, we could get extra food, which gets us more, obviously, population growth, which 16 turns, 15 turns, 5 turns, 6 turns. Might even do that just so we can try to get these specialists. Or we can get production towards cavalry and naval units. I think I'm going to do the food. We have another policy slot. We could get more happiness, which I think might be what we need a little bit right now. Or the production back in the capital. Or production towards naval units. I think I'm between production in the capital and the happiness boost. We only have... I mean, happiness we only have to hold out for 4 more turns. Though it'd still be good for after that in case a war breaks out. Or in case we go over the settlement cap again. Like, there's a couple things that could change it there, but... I think we're going to do the production for now, because we could also, in theory, extra production in the capital means we can build more happiness buildings, so I think that's one of the places where happiness is a bit lower. Yeah, it's only at 3. So. Alright, and then this guy's only got 2 more turns, which is phenomenal, so we're going to bring this guy down here. Oh, look at that, we got a, hostile guy down there. You're going to come back home. And then, oh, look at that! Another treasure fleet! Oh, look, unloaded cargo. So that's how you do it. Awards gold and removes the unit from the game. Must be within the borders of one of your homeland settlements to unload cargo. Oh, so it only has to be, like, it only has to go to, like, here, I think. Yeah, look at that. Unload cargo. You ready, chat? This is our first treasure fleet that we are dropping off. Let's do it. 4 treasure fleet points. Let's go. And we get a narrative choice out of that. Let's do it again. Right to there. It's going to take 9 turns, but that's alright. Economic attribute. Wealth flows through the land like a river, offering up priceless nourishment, economic security. Close. We get 1 economic attribute point, and we are now have 800 gold, and we have a leader attribute point available. Which I guess I already said, but... plus 2 gold for every tech and civic mastery completed in this age. Oh my god. Every tech and civic mastery completed in an age? In an age makes me think you get it at the end of the age, but let's see how many that would already be. 1... Or I guess 2, technically. That'd be 2 gold there. 2 gold. Soon to be 4 gold. Okay, it's only 4 gold right now, but we have a number that we want to work towards. Yeah. Wait, what was I looking at? Attribute points. Or the alternative is plus 2 gold per age for every active trade route. We're gonna have more of those. Because we get a lot more trade routes. This leads to plus 1 gold for every imported resource. That's a lot of money right there. Or plus 15% gold towards purchasing in all settlements. That would be nice. Plus 1 gold on resources in towns. Or plus 2 in towns in distant lands. That's nice as well. But yeah, let's get this. Why does it still say 1? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I think it's just lying. It is just lying. It just needed a good refresh. Alright, and then you... No, go that way. Go meet up with this guy. Need you to do barrage them. Why aren't y'all fighting with them? Maybe they did. They just didn't look like it. I don't know. Either way, they're dead. So... You can continue this way. Oh, go get that. Go get the luxurious encampment. And then you will continue southward. Ooh, hello. A gold bangles infantry. They look fancy, alright. Alright, and then you can come all the way down here. Just trying to explore as much of this area as I can. 800 gold. Maybe we should upgrade everyone else that needs to be. So you already upgraded. Everyone here needs to be, though. So let's upgrade you to a crossbowman. And then you to a knight. And then you to a knight. And finally you to a knight. Alright, still 153 gold. So you're already a crossbowman. Yes, yes. You're already a man-at-arms. Anyone else around that I can see? No. We have a swordsman here that needs to be upgraded to a man-at-arms as well, which is 160 gold, so we're 7 off. Alright, then we'll hold off and do that next. Let's go to the next turn. We have 363 influence. We can spend it within a turn or two, I'm thinking. Alright, a lot to do. Alright, emissaries from this place have arrived and pronounced that Chola Empire deserve all glory and respect. To honor the friendship between two peoples, they present a generous gift of 250 gold. They'll convert to a city-state soon with us as their suzerain, and they've bestowed a gift. And our diplomatic action... Oh, nope, that was the other thing. That I already closed out of. Rivers flooded, doesn't affect me. Alright, our spy was revealed by Napoleon. For being revealed, we suffer a -8 influence penalty, but we gain 279 science, so he's not actually ahead of us in the tech tree. Which, he might be a little mad at us for that, but, like, also, he did it first. That's why we did it back. He did it first. But, whatever. Let's choose some more production here, so we can now make missionaries here. We can also get, what do we need? Another merchant would be good. Medieval walls we need. Let's get the production and influence boost here. Like the 4222. And then we can choose a production in Roma. We need to repair our fishing boat. We're losing gold here, and we actually have 0 happiness here right now. So happiness might be really, really good to do here. This has a relic slot. And allows the creation of missionaries, and it's 3 happiness. So I think this is good. 3 happiness, 3 gold. We have to build up over the library. 4, we'd have to build over the garden. So I think we're just going to go with the 3. No gold boost, but that's alright. Challenge complete. Let's go. Alright, and then convert that. So this is now completely converted to our religion. And then you can head into the Holy City. We have 3 more charges left with him. You're going to come down to here, and then I'm going to search to see as much of this area as I can. I like how we haven't explored these two, even though these two are right next to us. We don't ask questions about that. Look at that. We got a casket here now. Alright, and then... go one more. And then assemble army. Alright, so those 3 ships are now together. They can live right here. And they're just gonna stay alert for now. Maybe we'll explore some of this area in due time. These guys can get boxed up, or we attack these guys. Nice. Alright. Alright, assemble everyone. Did that assemble? I guess we'll find out next turn. You can continue southward. We have quite a bit to go before we reach those guys. And we can actually fit through here. Alright, 615 gold. Let's upgrade the last few people. So you can be upgraded. And then that's it, I think. 404 influence. 340 for you. We'd have 60 left over, 100 after this turn. I guess we'll do it. Alright, next turn. An itinerant mystic has made spice cider from fruit trees planted along his journey. Crowds are already gathering to enjoy the beverage and listen to his sermons. We can take up the product for plus 80 food to the capital, or we can take up a lesson for 150 culture. Now, how much food are you getting? Only 32. That food might be helpful. Boost this a little bit. Where was it? Ooh, 170 culture right now. Yeah, let's do this. I went from like 107 at the start of the stream to 170. Beautiful. Yeah, we already knew these guys were friendly with us. Alright, this missionary needs to reconvert these guys. And then we do need a new missionary for this area, but I think this guy's just gonna follow Napoleon's missionary in the meantime. Alright, 500 gold. What do we want to do with that? What can we even do with that in reality? We could just get the walls so we can focus on other stuff. Or we could save up a little bit more and maybe get a better building like the dungeon. Or even like the inn. Something happiness-based would be good. Whatever place has the lowest happiness, I might just buy a happiness building there.
The bellows worked incessantly for 3 days and 3 nights, and the bronze melted down and became as water.
Okay, so we need money again to get tier 3 of the cavalry unit and the infantry unit, which I believe is what the man-at-arms is right now. Counter spy action was completed. Oh, he's asking for an alliance. So if we accept, we'll ally ourselves with him, and if we reject, there'll be no new alliance between leaders for 10 turns, but our relationships worsen. We have no alliances right now. I think it might be smart for the pure reason of an extra defense and an extra, like, safeguard, essentially. So if someone does declare against us, we have that extra safeguard. He's really far from Machiavelli, so he might not help with Machiavelli. As for Frederick, though, he does have a couple settlements that are actually somewhat close. Like, if we go look really quick. This is him. This is Frederick. This is also him. This is him. And this is him. He's decently relatively close to Frederick here. So that's good to know. Diplomatic attribute. Duty to one another is duty to the self. Diplomacy grows more powerful with practice. 1 diplomatic attribute point. Let's go. We can choose a new technology. Which we did this, and we said we were going to do this next. We did really want to get some more masteries, those for that extra production. I think we can hold off on that culture here for now. Though that building with the happiness would be beautiful. +1 happiness on happiness buildings. Let's get that. And then let's do our leader attribute point. So we can get +1 happiness per age on the palace and city halls. That would be great. And +1 influence per age on the palace. Oh, we already have that one. So we can get plus 25% influence towards supporting or rejecting diplomatic actions. That would be really good because we'd be able to spend less. Or at least we get more towards it. And this is plus 50% influence towards initiating and progressing the befriend independent action. Oh, that would be nice, because that means we could become suzerains quicker. This is plus 1 happiness and settlements for each resource assigned to them. That would be so useful. Plus 50% celebration length. That would be great. Plus 2 culture and science per age for each city-state you're a suzerain of. That'd be nice. Plus 1 social policy slot is good. A legend unlock. Plus 25% relationship from starting or supporting endeavors, but minus 25% from starting sanctions or rejecting endeavors. That's really good. I like that. So maybe we go with this. Spend less influence points and then get this. That happiness, though, is also really good. But, like, we'll survive on happiness. Like, we're making more than we were last turn. Plus 69. Nice. And that influence, we are struggling a little bit with influence. This is good, though, too. But then this would help towards that, because if we get more towards supporting or rejecting diplomatic actions, then I think overall we'd spend less. I don't know. But this is good as well. We'll do this. So that means now we can get to this, which I think would be really cool. And we got a challenge completed. Alright, our newest missionary. This guy. So we already have our one down here. We have one that's heading up there. So this guy could, in theory, head up towards Frederick, which I really wanted to have one do. This one could also chill in the area and try to fight this missionary for when this guy dies. Because this one might have another charge or two after this one dies. I don't know. And maybe in the meantime, he just goes to these two and fixes them. So let's go up to here. Oh, is it? I don't know which of these is urban and which of these is rural. Like, which of these needs to be converted? I don't know. Let's just head over there. Hello? I meant to select you. Okay, let's just go here. And then we can decide from there if we go to the rural tile or the urban tile. You are just gonna keep a close eye on this guy for a minute. I think we already did that. So yeah, the only thing we can do is actually get into his territory. I think we go around and we get down to here. So we continue exploring as much up here as we can. Well, I guess we can't get around the mountains, but we could get this little area. Or we could go to here and try to get this bit of area. Oh, excuse me. Chat, welcome back from ads. Oh, why'd you stop? You're supposed to go to here. Why is it only showing one ship? I don't know, man. Doesn't matter. Oh, because we're allied, we can actually go within their borders now. Cool beans. And then, oh, we can officially make this... I totally forgot this trade route was even happening, man. We can officially get that trade route up and running, which means our friendship changed from neutral to friendly. And yet another challenge complete. And we have more resource assignments to do. So plus 10% culture, this can really just be... This is just a general thing. It means we have to get rid of something from a city, though. All our cities are full up. I guess we could get the less... Like, replace the gold. This is only the cities. Plus 3 happiness, plus 3 production, plus 5 happiness. 5 happiness, we definitely need that. Plus 5 food, I guess we could get rid of the food, but I really want the specialists to be done. Happiness, food. Could get rid of the extra production from the newest city. I do want it there, but I also want the extra culture. We do need that happiness. Maybe we get the happiness instead. And just hold off on that culture till we have more slots. It's only plus 3, though, so I wouldn't want to replace that, because this is not a distant land city. We could get rid of the plus 3 happiness. No, that's also plus 3. Okay, let's get rid of the jade, and let's replace it with the happiness. For now. For now. Units-wise, you need to continue going this way. And then you all... Oh, you can be upgraded. Let's go. Well, we need to get these guys back to friendly territory, probably. So let's... Not probably. Fully. Oh, look, another treasure fleet of theirs. That is a beautiful ship. Holy shit. This will declare a surprise war since you do not have a hostile relationship. They'll gain 200 influence. That's insane. And they'll get 4 initial war support. It will have 0. I don't want to do it. I just want the treasure fleet. If they have so many treasure fleets around us and we're allied with this guy who's already hostile with them, I mean, that's easy to go to war with them. That's an easy, easy way to go to war with them. Like, at that rate, you know, we just get them down to hostile really quick, steal some treasure fleets, they'll help us, like, you know. Alright, next turn, I guess. How much? Oh, we have a bit of money. I'm glad this automatically changed from a pikeman instead of... Because we were making a tier 2 unit. I guess it makes sense, though, because you can't make a tier 3 anymore. Alright, man-at-arms needs to be upgraded. And then... some of these guys need to be upgraded. Alright, and then one more, which will be another 200 gold, but you can actually do that next turn. Alright, this missionary is here. Let's use our charge there. We got that converted. And we can officially go to our next turn. Napoleon finished constructing another world wonder.
The social pact ensures that men become equal by covenant and by right.
Alright, so we can build the House of Wisdom now. We do officially have a settlement limit up, which means our happiness should skyrocket again. We also receive a relic, and we can now disable specialists in a target settlement. We are also welcome to change policies now, which, let's see. I think I'll pass. I think we're good. Alright, so we got another relic. We really need some more. We need to get temples built. Temples have relic slots. Universities probably as well would help. Ooh, trade opportunity. Overflowing. Where's that? That's this place. Aren't we're not trading with them? I guess not. Alright, chat. I think that is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful point to leave Civ 7. We got quite a bit done. There's still a lot of work to do. We got a lot more converted. Religion-wise, we're now at 19%, and they are down to 6%. Actually, Lafayette's religion is now the second most powerful, or has the second most following at 11%. So maybe they're the new guy to watch out for. But yeah, we also have more missionaries coming. We're going to continue getting at least one missionary out at a time. We also have another temple being built, so relic slot. No, that's a dungeon here. I thought we had one here. We can also start using money maybe for some buildings here and there. Happiness should be on the up and up again. I would like to get a settler out here and then settle either down here or up over here somewhere. Up over here is probably good. There's tea up here, so yeah, that'd be fine. I was like, there's no treasure fleets, but no, there's a couple up here. If we settle right up here on this peninsula, beautiful, that'd be great. And we can get the camel if we go like here. We can get all of those. We can get the horses, some dyes for more happiness. It'll be great. It'll be good. We'll get more slots from those camels. It'll be beautiful. So I'd like to do that now. Let's see. What else are we doing? We do have one thing done with 32 total yield. We actually needed to get one. Yeah, we were at 29 last time, so that's on the up and up. Yeah, there was something else I was gonna say. I mean, We got a lot of units upgraded. We expanded our naval fleet a little bit more again. I think the other big thing to think about is, besides settling and missionaries, I don't even know, because happiness, we're looking on the up and up again with happiness. Culture's doing a lot better. We should focus on science a little bit again. But yeah, and we got a couple of city-states we might become suzerain of. And another one that we have the option to befriend, or not even befriend, but convert. And there's one down here we could befriend. So, you know, we have things we can do. Ooh, the cave. I forgot that was here. But yeah, I think that's that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. If you'd like to see more, you can hit the subscribe button, and you can come on over to twitch.tv/LoboSimbi. And if you have any feedback or comments, you can always leave it down below. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye!